The game doesn't stop here, mother.
What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. In today's video, we're going to be doing a quick crypto news and market update. So we are experiencing some more volatility in the markets, Bitcoin down around 5%. We do have some huge news besides that as well, and discussion of regulations coming into play. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so we are experiencing some more volatility in the markets, which I did say was very possible. We do have Bitcoin down 4.3% at $54,000. I do think it's going to hold above $50,000 though. We also have Ethereum climbing. It's actually up 2% today, while mostly everything else in the top 10 is down a few percent. Uniswap up as well, because we do have Uniswap version 3 coming very soon, and I do have some news on Uniswap version 3. We also had Binance BNB getting close to $600 again today, as well as PancakeSwap's Cake token, which was getting close to the all-time highs and is now down 3.3% again. So the PancakeSwap and Binance Smart Chain, I believe, are going to continue growing, just because the Ethereum network has so much congestion and there's just so much demand for these lower gas fees. So Uniswap deploys version 3 contracts to 4 Ethereum testnets. So we did have the Uni token for the Uniswap platform up, and I do believe it could be rising towards the launch of version 3 now. So version 3 unfortunately doesn't solve the gas fee problem right off the bat, but it is solving some other major problems. They will be adding a layer 2 solution to the platform as well, which will help with gas fees eventually. So this will take congestion off the Ethereum network, which will reduce gas fees, or should. So even though they're going to be reducing gas fees, I don't think it's going to be a significant difference. I don't think it's going to reduce it below $1 per transaction, but even reducing it from average $50 to $60 per transaction down to $10 or $20 per transaction, that's still a huge improvement. So even with these massive gas fees, Uniswap did see a record-breaking volume week of $10 billion in trading volume, which is just massive. This does show that people don't care too much about the fees because they are still trading on the Uniswap platform. So we did have a lot of volatility as well. A lot of people cashing out of small cap cryptocurrencies, which is probably why the volume is so high on the Uniswap platform as well. People are just panicking and selling some altcoins, so they don't really care about the gas fee because they're just trying to get out before they get an even bigger loss. So Uniswap version 3 offers 3 separate fee tiers per pair according to expected pair volatility: 0.05%, 0.3%, and 1%, offering greater protection against impermanent loss to liquidity providers. So that is a big problem right now on Uniswap as well. I know many people don't even care about liquidity, but for those that do provide liquidity, impermanent loss is a big problem right now. I actually lost a decent amount of an altcoin I was providing as liquidity because the price skyrocketed so much when I took out the liquidity. I ended up getting more Ethereum back than the altcoin I provided for liquidity, which did end up making me take a small loss. So I'm still up huge on both the Ethereum and the altcoin, but impermanent loss is a major problem on the Uniswap platform. They're addressing this, they're addressing the gas fees and some other problems as well with version 3. So personally, I don't hold any Uni tokens, although I do believe the price of Uni could be on the rise headed towards the launch of version 3, and then hopefully they have that layer 2 solution to reduce the gas fees shortly after. That'll definitely help the Uniswap platform continue growing. But regardless, with their record week of $10 billion in trading volume, I do think the platform is going to be growing regardless. But if these fees are not solved, more and more projects are going to be switching over to the Binance Smart Chain, and then eventually with Cardano launching smart contracts, they could be switching over to the Cardano blockchain. So this is a major problem that the Ethereum network and Uniswap have to figure out. So we also have PancakeSwap version 2 coming. They did a post today on Twitter about this. Post migration, there will be a new fee structure with additional benefits for Cake holders. So the price of Cake has been on the rise. I did first point this out when Cake was around $12. After the delays of Ethereum Layer 2 solution and Uniswap version 3, did make this bullish in my opinion, because more and more projects are switching over to the Binance Smart Chain just to get those reduced fees, more accessibility, and to get in the door with Binance. So I do believe PancakeSwap is going to be on the rise as well, leading up to version 2. They do have a lot more token benefits than Uniswap as well. So PancakeSwap eclipses Ethereum network in 24-hour transactions. Just crazy how much volume the Binance Smart Chain and PancakeSwap are getting because of the lower transaction fees. A lot of projects are doing this as well because Binance is pretty much the biggest crypto company, and they do want to get in the door with them to possibly get listed on Binance.com, get marketing from Binance, and any sort of partnership or something that would be beneficial for their project. So transactions on Binance Smart Chain are exploding, with PancakeSwap leading the way. PancakeSwap is the main swap site on the Binance Smart Chain, but I do believe there's alternatives that will be growing soon as well. So PancakeSwap, a syrup rabbit themed decentralized exchange that calls the Binance Smart Chain its home, has surpassed the entire Ethereum network in terms of transaction volume over a 24-hour period. This is just crazy to think that this would have ever happened. If you had asked people if this is possible a couple months ago, they would say this would never happen, in my opinion. So I do believe if the Ethereum network gas fees were better, they would have much higher transaction volume than the Binance Smart Chain. But a lot of people end up going to do transactions on Uniswap and they see the high gas fee, and then they end up turning around and not doing the transaction. I've even done this myself. If I'm not picking up a large enough amount of the altcoin, it could end up not being worth it if you have a $50 to $100 gas fee. So we have to keep in mind most retail investors are only investing with a couple $100s at a time. Once you consider all the fees that come into this, it's just not worth it to pick up most of these small cap cryptocurrencies, which is why so many of these small cap projects are either bridging over to the Binance Smart Chain or just launching a separate token on the Binance Smart Chain just to get more accessibility and the lower gas fees. So the Coinbase stock has had a rocky start since it first went public just a few days ago. It did briefly pass $420 and then corrected, went back up to $342 Friday, April 16th, and has been on a decline since then. So like I said, I was waiting to pick this up, and I will be waiting a few more days to be picking up some Coinbase stock, which I will be doing a video on. Like I have been saying, I'm going to be doing the stock versus crypto trading series. So I am just waiting for a good entry point to launch this series, because I don't want to take a big hit picking up some Coinbase stock right off the bat. And we are in a decent dip for cryptocurrencies as well, so I am waiting for volatility to die down before I start this trading series. So I will be using the Webull platform to pick up some crypto stocks and some cryptocurrencies. If you guys do want to sign up for Webull, there is a link in the video description. Using that link to sign up will give you 2 free stocks that do have some decent value, so I definitely recommend signing up with that link if you do want to get a good head start. So while Bitcoin and other altcoins are volatile right now, Ethereum is actually holding up. So Ethereum breaks out versus Bitcoin. Why one trader says the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing looks absolutely insane. Ethereum is breaking out against Bitcoin, and traders are turning bullish on the Ethereum Bitcoin pairing and altcoins. So personally, I do think Ethereum is going to be performing better than Bitcoin in the short term, but I am more bullish on other altcoins than I am on Ethereum as well. I still hold a decent amount of Ethereum. I'm providing liquidity. I'm lending out Ethereum in BlockFi to earn some passive income. So I didn't completely get rid of my Ethereum, but I do believe there's alternatives in the top 10 that will have much higher return on investment throughout 2021 than Ethereum will. So there was people calling for Ethereum to hit $5,000 by the end of May. We also had some experts predicting an $80,000 Bitcoin by the end of April, but it is looking less and less likely for that to happen, especially since we're having this volatility here. So Ethereum is looking pretty bullish compared to Bitcoin. This article states Ethereum price moves towards new highs even as pro traders turn bearish. So with Uniswap version 3 coming, if that is successful, that could be great for the price of Ethereum as well. And then Ethereum does have the layer 2 solution, hopefully coming in July. Hopefully they don't have to delay that again. They really need a layer 2 solution to take some congestion off the network to reduce these gas fees. This is the most important thing for the Ethereum network right now, in my opinion. So Congress passes Digital Asset Innovation Act to clarify crypto regulations. We are going to be seeing crypto regulations come into play throughout 2021. This is inevitable and it's definitely needed in the space, but of course it could cause some major short-term volatility and major price dips as well, depending on what type of regulations are being spoken about and what type of new regulations are passed. So while I'm still very bullish for the long term for cryptocurrencies, there is always high risk of short-term volatility. No one can predict the short term accurately 100% of the time. This is why I do dollar cost averaging and why I'm very cautious and I don't buy peak prices, because more often than not, there is going to be a correction at some point where you do have a better entry point. So unfortunately, a lot of people invest out of emotion. They get FOMO, they buy a peak price thinking it's going to skyrocket and they're going to miss out on a 3x. When in reality, that's usually the point where things start correcting and early investors are taking massive profits. So we do have to keep that in mind. The same reason that you're investing in these cryptocurrencies to get huge profits and massive gains, someone else invested before you that has that same idea and they're going to be taking profits probably where you're buying in at a peak price. So it is wise to learn how to avoid emotional investing. This website, investopedia.com, is a great place to learn more about investing psychology and strategies. So I do go over a lot of this stuff in my cryptocurrency guides playlist as well. If you guys do want to watch through that, there will be a link in the top right of this video to that cryptocurrency guides playlist. Some great value in there. So investors seem to have a knack for piling into investments at market tops and selling at the bottoms because it is not uncommon to get entangled in media hype or fear. So something I see going on a lot right now is all of these new projects with a quadrillion coins or more are launching, especially based on this Dogecoin hype. Everyone, one of these projects wants everyone to think it's going to be the next Dogecoin, where they can buy billions of coins for a very low cost and pick up tons of profit. So unfortunately, most of these people are going to get screwed because they are investing out of emotion. They're buying the media hype. And then when everyone is panic selling, they're actually selling out of emotion once again and dumping at the bottom. You definitely want to reverse this psychology to be successful. So dollar cost averaging and diversification are two approaches that investors can implement to make consistent decisions that are not driven by emotion. So I do talk a lot about this in that cryptocurrency guides playlist, which I do highly recommend looking into. I also recommend having an exit strategy, an altered version of dollar cost averaging. Just know what you want to buy, when you want to buy it, and when you want to sell as well. It's going to help you be more successful in the cryptocurrency space. So 64% of US adults are interested in crypto, new survey shows. The number of US crypto investors is set to almost double in 2021, according to a new survey by Gemini. So this is massive growth over the last year. A lot more people are in the crypto space, and it's still very small in my opinion. We still have a lot more companies that are going to be launching their services throughout 2021, like Visa, MasterCard, possibly JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley, and many more. We do have more and more institutions starting to get in to Bitcoin and holding it on their balance sheets as well. We have Tesla accepting Bitcoin as payment, and they're not converting it to fiat. They're actually keeping the Bitcoin that they receive as payments. So all things that are adding credibility to the crypto space, making people more comfortable with holding cryptocurrencies, and not like it's something that's just going to disappear in the next few years. I do believe the sentiment is that cryptocurrencies are here to stay at this point. So yesterday we did get word that Binance US is getting a new CEO. So this may be a good thing because there's been so many reports of people having a bad experience with Binance US, long wait times for support, people waiting multiple weeks just to get verified on the platform to be able to purchase and use the platform, and many other problems as well. This is one of the reasons why I've been delaying the Binance US trading series episodes. So I did launch a series on this platform early summer, starting with $10,000, trying to trade up to $100,000, and we're getting very close to this goal. I will be doing an update on this very soon. So hopefully they are able to solve all of these problems with a new CEO and really get things moving and shaping this up, because this is a great platform. They have the best advanced trading layout in my opinion, since it is just a copy of Binance.com. And they are one of the platforms with the most altcoins for the United States as well. So definitely a great platform. I do recommend getting signed up and doing the KYC, even if you don't plan on using this platform. because there are going to be long wait times to be verified. And if you do want to have access to these altcoins, it is recommended, if you are in the US, to be signed up on multiple platforms, especially because when there's peak volume and you want to sell, one of the platforms you want to sell on may be down. This happens to Coinbase all of the time, which is why I don't use Coinbase anymore. So if you guys do want to sign up for Binance US, I do appreciate if you guys use the affiliate links in the video description. If you are worldwide, there is an affiliate link for Binance.com as well, and this will reduce your trading fees on the platform, which will save you some money. So definitely a win-win. It does support the channel as well, and I do really appreciate that. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, a free way to support the channel is like the video, comment below, and share the video anywhere on social media or with friends and family that may also find this type of content useful. Again, I do appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.